let's record for YouTube. YouTube, I'm sorry, this is going to be a very unedited video. So if you're watching on YouTube, just know that this was streamed live, and I'm just recording it now. So let's talk, chat. Where have I been? Obviously, it is no surprise that I have greatly reduced how much stream time I've put in. Also, obviously, there's also less videos on the YouTube channel. And I get a lot of questions.
Wow, monkey.
I always get a lot of questions, especially in DMs, of where I've been, what I've been doing, what's going on, why aren't you streaming as much? Did you quit Master Duel? Did you quit Duel Links? No, I did not. It's not that. It's nothing related to Konami. I actually talked about it a little bit before, a long time ago, many months ago. So for those who've been around for a while, you'll remember me talking about it, where I was talking about my grandfather and how he had open heart surgery, because they found fluid in the lungs and all of that, and the surgery was successful, but your grandparents, they get older as time goes on. And even if you fix one problem, there's always something else that goes wrong. So my grandfather was in and out of the hospital a lot, and eventually he was put in hospice. Yeah, it got to that point, and I just was not really in the mood to stream, I guess, or even make video content. It was more of I didn't want to be on stream and be super depressive all the time. So, I very much so limited myself when it came to streaming, and YouTube content creation and whatnot. My grandfather did pass away a couple of weeks ago now. So I've had a lot of time to process it and grief with the family. He was a fantastic soul. He was an amazing gentleman, and every day I very much so miss him. Yes, thank you. I've cried my tears a lot. I told myself, what I tell you guys, I don't want to cry on stream or anything like that. I want it to be kind of smooth transition. Again, whenever I stream, I want to entertain. I want people to laugh. I don't want them to cry. I don't want them to be upset. And that's why I wanted to be kind of away from the whole situation. I've actually lost both of my grandfathers at this point, both from my mom's and dad's side. And it does not get any easier. So to all the young people out there that watch my content, spend time with your families, spend time with your grandparents, especially. It is, you don't know how much time you have with them. And then by the time you go to them, it may be too late, right? They may be too sick to really even know that you're there. So don't wait. I've made that mistake twice now where I have waited to spend more time with my grandparents. And it is not what you want to do, because you don't want your last memories of them to be them in the hospital bed. So that's my word to you guys. Do not take them from granted. Spend more time with them. It has been several weeks. I am slowly getting over my griefing period. I can't promise the daily uploads and the daily streams again right away, but I am working to get back towards that. So for everyone that's been supporting DLE and myself in the meantime, huge shout outs to all the mods, huge shout outs to PDS and Kamel, huge shout outs to Gian, especially for picking up a lot of the slack when I haven't been around. I appreciate all of you for that. And I appreciate the fans as well for sticking around when the content hasn't been as heavy as it used to be. This week, especially, I will be doing a Duel Links tournament on Wednesday and Friday to try and get back on a more consistent streaming schedule. And then with Master Duel, I hope everyone understands that there's just a more of a want for Duel Links right now than Master Duel. There's a lot more streamers for Master Duel, so it's a lot harder to kind of break into the market, and there's just a lot more demand for Duel Links. So I will be focused more on Duel Links, but I will not forget Master Duel. Most of my personal Master Duel content will be the GG tours and then the YouTube videos that I do decide to do for Master Duel. But beyond that, it'll be the daily streams for me will probably be Duel Links related, and then most of my Master Duel content will be on YouTube. And then we're gonna get back to daily uploads. I promise you, we will get back to that. Again, I've had several weeks to process. I've had months to kind of get ready and prep for it. So I'm getting back into that mentality of moving on. Because I know my grandfather would not want me to just sit around and be sad all the time. He would want me to move on with my life. So there you go. There you go. I wanted to be a little transparent with you guys, especially on YouTube, because YouTube's been specifically been, neglected, and I apologize for that. But thank you guys for your patience. I'm back. I am slowly getting back in the groove. Daily uploads, daily streams, they're coming back. I promise you. And thank you guys for the kind words.